Hello, hello, hello. What ho! Welcome back to another exciting adventure of the Ubercast. I'm your host, Travis Finley. This is going to be Mustachioed Reactions. I just got a notification that Rick Springfield of I Wish That I Had Jesse's Girl. Rick Springfield of the 80s Rick Springfield has a new release. And why isn't it showing right here? That's kind of weird. Automatic. There it is. Rick looking like he's as old as I am, but he's probably like 10 years older at least. 3 days ago, this is the full album. Let's listen to Automatic. This is a reaction. And it's not going to matter because the audio output's not even on. So that's awesome. Alright, so we're going to start this whole pooping thing over again. Because it's just the way a pooping is. Welcome back to another exciting adventure of the Ubercast. I'm your host, Travis Finley. This is Mustachioed Reactions. I just got a notification that Rick Springfield, I'm not subscribed, so I don't know why I got a notification. But this is this is 1 month ago. 16,000 views 1 month ago. Okay, so Rick Springfield is, a staple, a foundation block in 80s pop rock. Jesse's Girl. This is the only thing that comes to my mind. You know what I mean? But to me, Rick Springfield is like the Pat Benatar of male solo artists. You know what I mean? Like Rick Springfield, Pat Benatar, Rick Springfield. They're solo artists. They had their hits. Blah blah blah. So anyway, this is called Automatic. And this is a new release from Rick Springfield. So here we go. I am recording, right? Yeah, here we go. So, the first thing I noticed is those 3 layers right there. This intro, this intro, this intro. Right, so there's a slow build. There's a layering going on that happens in, I don't know. I mean, I can think of Crosby, Stills, Nash. Nothing in particular jumps out, but I know that there's a song that I think of that they have this layer for a couple of seconds, then this layer for a couple of seconds, and this layer. But this does not sound, anything like 80s pop. So that's interesting. That's synthesizer, and then acoustic, and then what is that? I don't know. Is that the rhythm? Is that the rhythm guitar?
Living in a world where everybody's gaga, shaking it, faking it, like they're all a yaya. Found myself a girl with a name like Jaja. Pack up all my shit and move it down to Baja. If there's more to life than money, show the food sex. I gotta get it straight in my cerebral cortex. Everybody's got the usual defects. Chalk it all up to automatic reflex. Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, it's automatic. Baby, don't be static. Everybody's got one. Yeah, it's problematic. You can lock it in the attic, but it's automatic. I know it.
I mean, it's interesting. This is an interesting style. Interesting. I mean, the lyrics, are a social criticism, and I'm not catching all of it.
The usual defect. Chalk it all up to automatic reflex. Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, it's automatic. Baby, don't be static. emancipation's in danger. Every coalition is a new game changer. Maybe emancipation seems to me the rules are getting stranger. Maybe emancipation's in danger. Every coalition is getting stranger. Maybe emancipation's in danger. Every coalition.
I can't get that lyric. Maybe something. What is this? Playback speed. No. Settings. Quality. So there's no. I can't do any lyrics on this.
Is a new game changer. They all claim it's like Jesus in a manger. Want to speak free, love free, everyone to try. I don't really care if it's software or hard drive. No time to sit still, bound by the second guy. Get up, stand up, nobody's getting out right. Yeah, it's automatic, yeah, it's automatic. Baby, don't be static, everybody's got one. Yeah, it's problematic, you can lock it in the attic. But it's automatic, I know it's a hot one.
I mean, you know, the thing that stands out to me is the social commentary. This is obviously a song about social issues, and there's just too much to take in for the lyrics. I'm not able to decipher anything ultimately, but this reminds me, in terms of its theme, to Media Mania by Ken Tamplin back in the late 80s. But I mean, halfway through, I could take or leave this music here.
Don't wanna sound like a carnival barker. This house of mirrors getting darker and darker. Better check your blood for the biomarker. Silhouette against the sun couldn't be starker. Everything I think and do set by my DNA. Actions are automatic, reflex foreplay. Sex drive, crash, not so much to say. Can't stop the shit once it's coming down the slipway. Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, it's automatic. Baby, don't be static.
I mean, to me, I'd have to read the lyrics. There's just no way for me to pick up on everything that's being said. But you know, he's obviously laying waste to the powers that be in terms of the way that they're presenting reality to everybody. So he's calling out. I mean, I respect that, but it's just not. There's nothing that's hooking me so far.
Everybody's got one. Yeah, it's problematic, you can lock it in the attic. But it's automatic, I know it's a hot one. Living in a world of hypersensitivity. Everywhere I look, everybody wants validity. Walking on eggshells, state my proclivity. Somebody somewhere wanna take a shot at me. Whether I believe in God, love, or hot sex. Gotta be careful, cause all this shit is complex. Whether I say it's live or Memorex, it's a suicide belt loaded with Semtex. Yeah, it's automatic, yeah, it's automatic. Baby, don't be static, everybody's got one. Yeah, it's problematic, you can lock it in the attic. But it's automatic, I know it's a hot one. Yeah, it's automatic, yeah, it's autocratic. Baby, don't you panic, everybody's got one.
Alright, I'm just gonna take it all the way back.
Living in a world where everybody's gaga, shaking it, faking it, like they're all a yaya. Found myself a girl with a name like Jaja. Pack up all my shit and move it down to Baja. If there's more to life than money, show the food sex. I gotta get it straight in my cerebral cortex. Everybody's got the usual sex. I gotta get it straight in my cerebral cortex. Everybody
I gotta get it straight in my cerebral cortex.
got the usual defects. Chalk it all up to automatic reflex. Yeah, it's automatic.
Okay, so here's the automatic part. Automatic reflex, right? So
Gotta get it straight in my cerebral cortex. Everybody's got the usual defects. Chalk it all up to automatic reflex.
everybody's got the usual defects, chalk it up to automatic reflex. So to me, he's describing NPCs. Just people who are going along with the show and don't realize that they're in a show, don't realize that there is a show, and they just have these knee-jerk reactions that are the main representation of people who are not woke. And And by woke, I don't mean the liberal hijacking of woke. I'm woke, which means I'm aware that the world is not what you think it is. The world with which we have been presented is not what you think. That's woke. It's not woke to think alphabetically. L, G, B, Q, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's not woke. That's insanity. If you belong to an alphabet group, if you belong to the L, G, B, Q, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you're insane. You're crazy. You don't know how to think reasonably. Enough of that. But to me, this song is about that reality.
Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, it's automatic. Baby, don't be static. Everybody got one. Yeah, it's problematic. You can lock it in the attic, but it's automatic. I know what the hot one. Seems to me the rules are getting stranger. Maybe emancipation's in danger.
Seems to me the rules are getting stranger, which again, right? That's the new normal. This might feel a little weird, but it's the new normal. Just get used to it. So if you don't know this already, the media is not there to inform you about what's going on in the world. The media is there to condition you to accept things as they apparently are. They don't want you to resist. They want you to simply acquiesce. That's the media's role, is to get you so comfortable with the fact that they're turning the water pot, the heat up on the kettle, so that you don't realize that you're on a slow boil. And right now, in the past 3 years, we've experienced an increase of the temperature, but right now it's flatlining, and things are Rick's talking about the rules are changing and they're getting stranger. Think back to this. Who was the first person to ever stand up against the government for violating our rights? After the Constitution, after the Bill of Rights, after all that bullshit. Who was the first person to actually stand up and go, whoa, 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 whoa. Did you guys ever hear about the Constitution? That describes my rights as an individual? Like, your policies don't have anything to do. Your mandates, your codes, your rules have nothing to do with me because they violate my rights. Who was the first person? Where is that guy? Was it the... What's the guy from? Is he in? Is his? Shit. Give me liberty or give me death. Is it? Oh no. I regret that I have only one life to give for my country or whatever. Whoever that was, right? Like, who was the next guy after that? Because all we've seen in U.S. history is a complete deconstruction, demolition, and annihilation of the Constitution. Whatever. All right, let's finish.
Coalition is a new game changer. They all claim it's like Jesus in a manger. Want to speak free, love free, everyone to try. I don't really care if it's software or hard drive. No time to sit still, bound by the second guy. Get up, stand up, nobody's getting out alive. Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, it's automatic. Baby, don't be static, everybody's got one. Yeah, it's problematic. You can lock it in the attic, but it's automatic. I know what the hot one.
See, I think that the concept of automatic has now changed. I don't know if this is going to change anything for me, but let me see. Yeah, it doesn't really change anything. Yeah. having all of the lyrics would be helpful. I do enjoy a bit of the mashup, the instrumental mashups, the crossover, the piano and the classical feel with the piano, the hillbilly rockabilly feel of the acoustic guitar, and then the synth. I mean, I don't hate it, but and then you got a little throw up right there to the 90s.
Don't wanna sound like a carnival barker. This house of mirrors getting darker and darker. Better check your blood for the biomarker. Silhouette against the sun couldn't be starker. Everything I think and do set by my DNA. Actions are automatic reflex foreplay. Sex drive crash dive, so much to say. Can't stop the shit once it's coming down the slipway. Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, it's automatic. Baby, don't be static. Everybody got one. Yeah, it's problematic. You can rock it in the attic, but it's automatic. I don't want the hot one. Living in a world of hypersensitivity. Everywhere I look, everybody wants validity. Walking on eggshells, state my proclivity.
Yeah, see, I can't hear it.
Living in a world of hypersensitivity. Everywhere I look, everybody wants validity. Walking on eggshells, state my
Everywhere I look,
everybody wants validity.
everywhere I look, everybody wants a little.
Walking on eggshells, state my proclivity. Somebody somewhere wanna take a shot at me. Whether I believe in God, love, or hot sex. Gotta be careful, cause all this shit is complex. Whether I say it's like
The backing vocals are interesting.
it's a suicide belt loaded with Semtex. Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, it's automatic. Baby, don't be static. Everybody got one. Yeah, it's problematic. You can rock it in the attic, but it's automatic. I don't want the hot one. Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, it's autocratic. Baby, don't you panic. Everybody got one. You can be diplomatic. You can be fanatic. Although it's enigmatic, it's a loaded shotgun.
Yeah, I like that riff. I like that riff. Yeah. Okay, so that was Rick Springfield's Automatic, and for me, ultimately, it was probably like a 6 out of 10. I'd have to look at the lyrics. Obviously, the lyrics were more meaningful than just, I wish that I had Jesse's girl, so Rick's got that going for him. Yeah, well, there you go. I'm not going to delve too much more into that. I'd love to see what happens with this in terms of what kind of traffic gets generated my way because of this reaction. So if you've made it this far in this reaction, thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please make sure you hit that Fonzarelli and then leave a comment as to how you found my channel. And then please share the content if at this point, you know, it wasn't too crazy, but I did say some things that might have piqued your interest in terms of, you know, where you're at in this crazy world that we think we live in. This world is not what you think it is. So here we go. Yeah. So again, thanks so much for checking it out. This is the Ubercast. This has been the Mustachioed Reactions on the Ubercast. I'm your host, Travis Finley. Until next time.